Hello, Scorpio. Welcome to Bow and Arrow Tarot. We're going to get right into your weekly love outlook to see what this week holds for you and another person in your life, and what may be in store for this particular connection that you have. All right. Now, this could be a new connection. It could be a connection coming in from your past. It could be a current connection that you're with. Whatever the case may be, we're just going to take a look at whatever message is coming through for the next 7 days for my lovely Scorpios. I love reading for Scorpio. Your readings are always so intense. So see what's going on for Scorpio. October 18th to the 25th. Show me. We're going to start off with your oracle cards. Let's see what they have to say. Spirit of the Anchor, Spirit of the Gargoyle, and Spirit of Lightning. Wow. Right away we have Spirit of the Anchor, stability, investment, a solid foundation. Spirit of the Gargoyle, okay? We're talking about protection, right? Guardian, protecting what is yours, protecting your home. Spirit of Lightning, power, strength, and expression. This is all power. This is all very powerful sort of spirit of light energies coming in. So let's see what your reading is. We won't know exactly how those energies are going to come in this week until we see your reading. So now we're going to pull out cards for your person and cards for you. Excuse me. My nose is already starting to itch. Sometimes I get an itchy nose when I do these readings. All right, Scorpio, what's going on for you this October 18th to 25th? Show me. All right, let's see. All right, Scorpio, your person is coming in with 2 of Wands this week, and you're coming in with 8 of Wands. You see them as an 8 of Swords, and they see you as an Ace of Swords. Who you desire 5 of Swords, and they desire 5 of Cups. Oh my gosh. And what needs to happen? Lovers and 7 of Wands for you. Wow. A lot of disruption. Ace of Cups. There's a love coming in. A new love. Ace of Cups. Wow. Let's see how this unfolds, Scorpio. We have some interesting cards. We have 2 8s and 2 5s, right? So let's just go right into it. Scorpio, you and your person. Your person's coming in this week with 2 of Wands. You're coming in with 8 of Wands. So this energy that you have this week is very sort of like all over the place, right? Your emotions are all over the place, but your energies are everywhere. There's a lot of chaos coming in. 8 of Wands energy, I'm going to say that it feels very much like you have a lot coming into you. You may be having a lot of information, data, energy coming in from family or friends, right? There may be too much going on. There's a feeling of, I feel overwhelmed. There's an overwhelming feeling this week coming in. You might need to put some boundaries in with certain people. In any case, 8 of Wands is that card of talking about being bombarded, right? And having to protect yourself when you are being bombarded by so many different energies. And certainly sometimes this can be different energies from the same person. So you may be dealing with somebody who's up and down, up and down. Now, your person is coming in this week with 2 of Wands. They're ready to go. They're raring to go to follow their heart's desire, to follow their passion, to follow their vision. There's something that they're wanting to manifest, and this is the week where they're really going to be sort of like taking the bull by the horns. 2 of Wands is Mars and Aries energy, so it's very sort of warlike, ready to face the world. Now, how do you guys see each other? This is where it gets interesting. Your person sees you as really walled off and isolated. They see you as kind of almost even alienating yourself. 8 of Swords energy. 8 of Swords is like just, you know, being stuck in your ways to such a degree that you end up alienating yourself from connections with others. You end up building a wall around you because of your own sort of way of behaving. This is how they see you. They see you as someone who's just like, I want to say they see you as sort of like this week being a week where you're just isolating yourself. and that that it's not necessary, right? That it's not necessary. This is interesting that this Eight of Swords will come out as how they see you. Now you see them as an Ace of Swords, so this is, you're seeing them as a breath of fresh air, almost as clarity coming in. This could be a new love. Right? This could be a new love. They may be coming into you. This could be a reading for Scorpio who has been quite alienated and closed off from people around them, very much because of the way you see yourself. But this is not so much coming across as toxic here as Eight of Swords, as it is that they just see that you've been wounded to a certain degree, right? Now, of course, this wounding, if you don't heal from a wound, it will fester. And Eight of Swords is a very toxic energy, but I feel here more that this is how they see you. And so they're seeing you from the outside in, and you're seeing them as someone who brings understanding and clarity into your life, right? Suddenly into your purview, right? Ace of Swords is victory. It is understanding. It's a victory that comes in because of new understanding. Whenever we have a new understanding or a new way of seeing the world or life that explains more to us, it is a sense of victory. It is a sense of winning over sort of all of the things in life and in our lives and in the world that is confusing, that is unknowing, that has stumped us. And whenever we get clarity on something, it feels like a victory. And this person brings with them clarity for you in a lot of ways. Right? You have been feeling bombarded, Eight of Wands, really sort of overwhelmed. And I feel like this closing off here with this Eight of Swords is almost an insular shell thing that they see you're doing. Now, what do you guys desire? They desire Five of Swords, you desire Five of Cups. Well, Five of Swords is a battle that's not worth fighting and really just giving it up. Five of Swords is the card for defeat, and Five of Cups is the card for internal power struggle, where you are almost like being defeated by the trauma of the past. Now, with Five of Swords, your person is really desiring to stop a particular engagement. They want freedom, I want to say, from a particular battle that has just been draining, that hasn't been worth it. The battle itself is taking a toll on them. It's the card for defeat, in as much as not so much that you are defeated by somebody else or that you are defeated by a worthy adversary, but that you really realize this battle you're in is just not worth fighting. You're battling against someone you're never going to win against. The battle itself is taking too much of a toll, and it's like you're dealing with people who are not being fair anyway. So rather than carry on with this pointless engagement, you know, it's like you acquiesce defeat. You let them have their hollow victory, and your person is feeling this and they're desiring this. They want to free from something in their life that has been really a lot of struggle. You, Scorpio, Five of Cups, what you are desiring most of all is really to be free from this past. Again, this feels like a Scorpio who has really been hurt in the past. There may have been a heartbreak in the past that's been difficult for you to get over. And you're really kind of wanting a release from that. You're wanting to see a reason to look up and look forward. It feels to me like both of you are coming from very difficult places. And yet, Ace of Cups is there. The love is there. Right? The love is there. So although these energies, when you at first glance you see these fives and these eights and it feels very sort of toxic, but it's much more, this reading feels much more like two people coming together who have had kind of a rough time of it. You know, who have really had a hard time of battling, who've probably had difficulties in love in the past, both of you. And both of you almost really kind of finding each other in a very powerful way, coming together with stability. There are no cups here just yet, but there is lovers. And there's a lot of Wands energy. Of course, the most important cup, Ace of Cups, is there. So this is definitely feeling like a new love for you, Scorpio. What needs to happen? Well, for your person, it's lovers, and for you, it's Seven of Wands. So your person really needs to, for them, love comes in, and what needs to happen is this agreement. This is because the lovers, six major arcana, the lovers really talks about coming together with somebody where you both understand what is at stake. You understand that this is not just always going to be a pleasant ride. You understand that it's going to be a give and take, right? You understand that to find harmony, sometimes there will be dissonance. This is the nature of the lovers, right? But as yet and still you agree to this covenant, and so this agreement is protected. It's the agreement of love. Seven of Wands is what needs to happen for you, which is valor. Don't give up. There's going to be really, you're going to find, I would say for this connection, fight for it. You're going to find places inside of you that are really strong where you'll be able to sort of draw on strength to fight for this connection, because I think you both will find in each other exactly what you need. This is a really nice love story, I want to say, for somebody, for a Scorpio out there. The love is new. It is fairly new. This could be something that's been going for a few months, maybe a couple of months or so, but for the most part, it's fairly new, I'm going to say, right? It's just coming in. It can be that you guys have been starting off for a few months and that you're coming into a challenging period right now, because for both of you, a little bit of the past is catching up. Specifically you, Scorpio, you are really being bombarded this week. So there is a particular issue that's kind of affecting. So if you are in a new relationship that does feel wonderful, it does feel like it is what you have been wanting, and it feels like it is pulling you out of this Five of Cups, there may be a little challenge this week, but you must work for it, because this is a connection with somebody who sees you and you see them. Show me what's going on for Scorpio. I want to say also that this person is so much of a breath of fresh air. There is so much clarity that they're bringing to you, Scorpio. So if you're resonating with this reading, you're absolutely going to know what I'm talking about. It can also be that for some of you who have gotten together, who are in a connection with somebody, Scorpio, this week this connection will be tested in some way. Right? Because it is lover's energy that's coming in Seven of Wands. So this is what's showing you the challenge, right? Both of you are dealing with your own kind of power struggles with these fives, Five of Swords and Five of Cups. But the challenge this week is, will you stay committed? Will you fight for it? And will they understand that it is all about give and take? Five of Wands, damn. Queen of Swords and the Empress. There may be, I want to say, some competition that comes in this week. So Scorpio, this could be a new love connection that you're with, right? This could be somebody that you're with fairly new. When I say fairly new, I'm going to say in the last several months. But this week, the connection with this person may be challenged because you have Five of Wands. Five of Wands is a competitive power struggle. You guys have already come from a difficult place, right? Wanting an end to arguing, wanting an end to being hurt here with Five of Cups for you. But this week, Five of Wands is a different kind of power struggle. It's a power struggle that is competitive, right? You can see those five dragons competing. So it can be that either you or your person, I would say your person, Scorpio, may have somebody coming in for them this week. They may have an old lover coming in, or someone new, or someone who's interested. And there is, I want to say there is someone around who is, you know, throwing their hand or throwing their, you know, themselves into the mix, right? And this is going to test the relationship. This is going to test this connection. It may be that this hasn't ever happened before with you and this person, because it is a new connection, less than a year old, right? But in any case, Five of Wands means there's going to be a lot of arguing back and forth, certainly a lot of competitive energy back and forth between someone. Queen of Swords is also there to talk about really being honest. So, and then Empress energy, all about nurturing. So this is a big week for nurturing the relationship. You are going through something, they are going through something, but there is a third party, I want to say, another party that is coming into the mix this week that is really going to challenge this the situation. And really what is at heart, what happens here, what is really at the heart of it is, who are you truly? Who is your person truly? What do you two truly want? Because Queen of Swords comes over these two fives. It's really about what you guys both want. When two people want the same things, even if they're different for each other, but they are compatible, this is where the magic is made, right? And then Empress energy talking about the need to absolutely nurture this relationship. If this resonates for you, Scorpio, and this connection you have with this person is indeed as special, Ace of Cups, that it feels to me, because it does feel to me like you are at the beginning of a great love story with someone, but there is challenge here because there is challenge being brought in. There's testing coming in. And if you're feeling like this, if you're resonating with this, Scorpio, then for you, absolutely, this week, if you want to carry on with this love affair, you must definitely nurture this relationship, nurture your person, nurture yourself, and fight for it. Don't let somebody come in and take your person, okay? Depending on what your person needs to do, of course, they need to understand lovers. And I think lovers is coming in for them because, of course, they are being tested. Somebody's saying, hey, pick me over your Scorpio. And, of course, you know, that's a lesson for your person in terms of, you know, not necessarily going for the first person who comes in and offers, as you know, or going to an ex that they maybe had or anything like that. This is a lesson for them in a very specific way about commitment and work and staying in it with you. But this reading is for you, Scorpio. Most important in this reading is how you feel from my point of view. And this is all about nurturing this relationship this week and fighting for this relationship if you're really in love with this person. Certainly not sticking to your usual ways. Eight of Swords, it can be for some of you Scorpios that you may not be used to putting this fight in, as it were, or really sort of working for it, as it were, and closing yourself off with that Eight of Swords. What your person sees this week, you want to guard against that, because that's going to play right into the hands of whoever is setting up this challenge. All right, guys, I'm going to leave it at that, my lovely Scorpios. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. But for right now, I hope you guys have a wonderful, safe, healthy week. Stay kind to each other, and I'll see you guys in your next Scorpio Love Outlook. Bye-bye now.